All right, everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hold up. Let me close a few things here. I just realized, is it lagging? No, it's not lagging. It's good. I changed things up a lot actually around back here behind the scenes, behind closed doors. No, that doesn't sound right. You know what I mean. Backstage I've cleaned up a lot. Made some renovations around this little area, quote unquote renovations. I might just show you guys.
I changed things up.
Oh, hold on. Not supposed to hear myself twice. Okay. The only issue is that it's harder for me to monitor chat, or rather, I'm monitoring chat differently, a little bit different. Let me tell you guys what happened. So, every once in a while, my stream drops, and I have a feeling it's because of my computer it's not, it's not good enough for this. It's not good enough for streaming and also like playing the game at the same time. So what I did was I actually have so basically it was like a solo streaming setup. My laptop does everything, and it's a gaming laptop. It's a very strong laptop. I bought it for a lot of money a couple years ago, but it's still like it's 2 years technology now, right? So I can probably do better now, but I spent a lot of money back then. The point of getting a streaming laptop was so that I can bring it everywhere and stream if I'm going on vacation, if I'm going to tournaments. It'll be easy for me to stream. I haven't really done a whole lot of offline tournamenting since buying it for various different reasons. One, COVID was a thing, right? And then going to the US is a little bit more difficult now from Canada. It's not that difficult, but it's more expensive. So my plans didn't exactly fall through. Anyway, so I bought this laptop with the intention of doing that. So it's a good laptop. It can stream and play games at the same time. But over the years, I don't know what's happened. You know how hardware is, trying to keep up with software. So it's lagging a lot now when I have a lot of different things going on. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is, instead of having a one system kind of, one system does everything type of setup, now I have two PCs or two computers. My laptop, which is streaming right now, I mean, and it's not that bad, right? It's not lagging when I do this, not stuttering, which is good so far. So far, so good. And I have my PC actually playing Guilty Gear. What you see right now on the screen here is my PC. So instead of hooking up my PS5 through an external capture device, it's actually my PC connected through an HDMI out into my capture card into my laptop. So hopefully that reduces the stress on my computer, and we won't have my camera cutting off, or we won't have my stream just like dropping. If it drops, maybe it's not my computer, maybe it is more the Restream app. What do you call it? It's not software. Restream service, where it broadcasts to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. But I don't know, for some reason when it drops, and I just stream towards Twitch and not Restream, it's perfect. It's fine. I don't know. I can't explain it. But I'm just trying to rule things out one at a time. But I'm pretty excited with this new setup. Maybe I want to show you guys. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, everyone. For those who don't know, my name's Nagai. You're Guilty Gear OG son. You're Guilty Gear Old Man. I play Dizzy. Today we're going to be playing some Dizzy, and we're going to be playing some Venom. As tomorrow, we have a all Venom tournament to attend to, which happens on May 4th, which is tomorrow, at 10 a.m. PST. So I'll probably start up my stream around 9 a.m. And I apologize for those who were expecting the tournament to be today. I made a mistake saying that it was May 3rd. It was actually May 4th. I didn't find out until Cade Corvus let me know when I rated them. and yeah, so hopefully the message got to all y'all. Got to everyone. I posted on Discord. I posted corrections on my Twitch, and I posted it in a comment in my YouTube. Looking back at that, I should have made a YouTube post, but hopefully you guys got the message. Yeah. Anyway, hope you're doing well. So yeah, we got Sacred Dust. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. How's your ABBA? playing Expedition 33. That game looks good. That game looks pretty sick. Yo, we got Claymore. How's it going? Yo, 007 Claymore. Oh, it's Darren's. Roger that. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, itchy. I want to play Venom, but I can't charge for shit. It just, yeah, luckily I played some charge characters back in the day, so it's a little natural for me. I'm not, I'm no expert on the character, but it's not too awkward. But yo, Chili Beans, how's it going? What's up? Hope you're doing well. Send my regards, send my thanks and appreciation to Cade, if you will, if you can. Well, sure, Cade already knows. But yesterday I was like, yeah, tournament's on May 3rd at 10 a.m. And I said that like at least 10 times, maybe on my stream. And I rated Cade, and I'm like, yo, are you excited about the tournament tomorrow? And Cade was like, it's actually on Sunday. So, my bad. But yeah, I hope you're doing well there, Chili. Started playing Batista to trial by fire into learning charges. It's not working. That is a unique character, right? I'm not sure you guys can hear this, the crackling of my, I don't know, I'm hearing crackling, or it could be my headset here. I did drop it a few times. But anyway, sure, yeah, sounds good. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hopefully, you know, the stream's going so far so good. Again, I'll let you guys know right now that if it drops, I'm going to Alright, there, sounds back up. So hopefully that doesn't happen very often, but if the stream actually drops, and hopefully that's not a premonition of what's to come a little bit later, then we're going to relocate exclusively on Twitch. So if you guys are watching on YouTube and if it drops mid-match or whatever, switch over to Twitch and I'll be streaming there. But yeah, we had a little audio problems there, so sometimes I don't know, I have a new setup here. It's hopefully that doesn't happen often. That was more of probably my capture card hardware doing that. Anyway, you also hear crackling when it crackles. Okay, hold on. Let me plug and unplug some things here. One sec. Alright, hopefully that's better. You can probably hear the fan. How's the audio right now? I mean, I guess if you can't hear, then you wouldn't be able to respond to me to that question. Batista is a unique character, charge zoner and negative edge setups. Damn, complicated. We will tell. Okay, sounds good there, Chili. Appreciate it. Alright, so yo, this is sick. I feel like I have power now because I'm playing on. Wait, hold up. Can you hear it? Oh wait. Oh, that was a happy accident. I thought that was like coming from a game. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with this because the video quality is like at 10. We're playing on high quality instead of medium quality on my laptop. Hopefully it's going to continue to be okay. Is it a little bright to you? All right, so when we full screen it here, oh, there we go. Does it look a little bright? There we go. Okay, you know what? I gotta change the camera angle here too. Brightness seems good. Okay, sounds good. I'm going to. Yeah, we're just figuring this all out as we go. So this camera is reversed. I want to change it up. All right. There you go. Now if I'm looking at my monitor, it looks like I'm looking at the game. Anyway. Drops do happen, but that's just restream, like frame drops suddenly, then buffering. Okay, yeah. The restream service is, I don't know. Like, ever since I've started using it, then I started having like droppage problems. But anyway, hopefully that doesn't become a theme. All right. Anyway, let's go on with the stream here. So tomorrow's a tournament, and today I'm so excited with playing with this new setup that I want to stream today. And also yesterday I did say I promised to stream because there's going to be a tournament. Well, there's no tournament, but I'm a man of my word, and I'm promising to stream right now. So we're going to do a little bit of dizzy labbing and then games, and then we're going to do a little bit of Venom practice thereafter, just to kind of get myself adjusted and acclimatized for tomorrow's tournament. All right, so what am I cooking? I do have a friend who streams at Twitch and YouTube, and it's very smooth. I'll try to ask what they do. Okay, yeah, I tried to like my I guess my broadcast settings, like I try to mimic it between Restream and Twitch, and I don't think people have as many problems as I do for some reason. I feel like people don't have other streamers don't have the same problems as I do. But anyway, I noticed something actually in a lot of the games I play, and that's this: when we set a high fish up and they block it in the air, you know, as you guys know, if you block something in the air, you're going to land and you're going to experience more landing recovery. So a lot of times people will block my... Let's see, let's do this. Yeah, they'll block the this fish, right? In the air. And I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to do when that happens. Like, they'll block in the air, and then I'll probably like go in with like a kick or something like that, right? Something like a low or whatever. But I wonder if you can get away with just like a fully charged dust. You know, you notice that they block in the air, and then just do that, right? A lot of times you're not going to be ready to react to like because like you're kind of the start of your dust is kind of hidden. This is just a theory anyway. This is a theory. I wonder if it's like legit to try and go for something like this. Maybe not like a fully charged dust. Like if I have just like a tap dust and some meter ready, or rather if I have meter ready and I can do a tap dust, that's not a bad idea, right? Anyway, just a thought. Just a thought. So with that said, I wonder if maybe it might not be a bad idea to investigate or kind of figure out the optimal fully charged dust combo. Necro says or asks Nagai, how do you deal with Johnny? I fought one the other day and he just misfired everything. That is a good question. I haven't really done a deep dive on how to deal with Johnny just yet, and quite honestly, I'm not entirely too sure. Usually the Johnnies that I beat, which isn't very often, are ones that you know, don't know how to deal with Dizzy. But then again, if you don't know how to deal with Dizzy and you're like a high damage output character with 50-50 mix up, you know, you force 50-50 mix ups all the time, or you know, not all the time, but like very often. A lot of times you can just out damage Dizzy. You know, she damages you for a little bit, you burst, and you get in, and you force her into 50-50, and he does more damage than you do. But yeah, but there's a few things that we can try. I have a few ideas. Okay, there you go. Maybe just slash heavy slash heavy slash, and then double jump. Let's go ahead and load up Johnny real quick. There's a few things that we can, like, a few things that we should know of. Yeah, no, let's get Johnny on this side. A few things that we shouldn't let him get away with. That's just Johnny's misfire is really good dealing projectiles. What you can do is bait it out. Well, I can read over here actually. I have my phone. What you can do is bait it out, and then he always misfires. You can instant air dash punish his misfire, but not at max range. Yeah. So like, I guess a lot of Johnny's approaches are very linear, horizontal, right? So like, if he's just doing this all the time, then I mean that in itself is sort of like an RPS, where like, you know, like let's just say you're Ryu, right? And you do a Hadouken. One of the answers to the Hadouken, if you're trying to guess it, is to jump in, right? That's sort of the same thing that's going on here. You know, he does a misfire, and then you can go on. This is your jump in on the Hadouken. But this jump in, this Hadouken jump in, is also very unsafe, right? It's too bad that we don't have like an actual, like just a normal jump and then do like an advancing attack type of thing, right? Like even you just jump it, right? Even you just jump it. Actually, you know, that works too. Jumping it. This is pretty safe. Well, not. It's safer, I suppose. Just like a jump in. Something like that. So there's that. So if he's always misfiring, I mean, it's hard to deal with, but you kind of have to put the fear of an instant air dash every once in a while, so he doesn't always misfire. Let me read some of this. Maybe I missed something here. Yeah, it is Johnny. It is a very long range. However, it still has hefty recovery, so if you bait it out mid range, could work in theory. Sometimes I struggle at figuring out other characters, not the most observant player. Johnny's one of these characters that also doesn't give you a chance to kind of observe and kind of figure out on the fly. He kills you basically before you can figure things out. Yeah, remember if fish blocks it, you can safely jump in as well. Dizzy's jumping is bad, but all you can do is a 2k2d. Since all you do is a punish. So since all you can do is get a punish, sometimes 2d whiffs, as I've seen, and learn dash blocking helps. Okay, that's true. If Johnny does it at a range, like not at max range here, you can actually punish it with a sweep, but a lot of times you're too far, right? Now you can, I mean, if you're quick, you can actually punish it with S McHale Blade, right? If you block it, I think that's the same thing with all the other ones here too. I could be wrong. Okay, there you go. So, and this is easier said than done. It is important to make sure that he doesn't get away with this. So like making sure that you are ready to you're ready to do your own misfire, which is McHale Blade. After you block it, I feel like that's very important, right? Not all characters have this option, right? Dizzy's got this option. Might make it easier. I mean, okay, it might make it a little bit easier for her to deal with this matchup. Although there are other things that Johnny has that makes this matchup very difficult. So now, one wish list that a lot of players have, because it's not always easiest to react to this and punish. One wish list that a lot of players have is that, you know, they wish that Johnny has more hit stop on a blocked misfire, right? So this happens like too quick. This is too fast. You recovering from this and him recovering from, well, actually the recovery is not the issue. It's actually more the hit stop. So they can keep the recovery the same, but it just, the game doesn't stop enough for you to like register and do like a misfire, do a punisher yourself. Or I mean, I think it stops enough, like you should be able to react to it, but it's not easy to. With your own quarter circle back motion. But yeah, that is a character. I think if they kept everything the same, like the attack level, the recovery, and all that, but just change the hit stop, I think it would be much easier or much better to manage. Sometimes when I watch Paluna, I wonder if we're playing the same game. They pilot Dizzy in ways I can't even imagine accomplishing. Yeah, yeah, Paluna plays very well. I find like a lot of top level players have their own, like, they just do stuff sometimes. You know, like maybe if I do that certain thing, like in a certain matchup, maybe you've seen like Paluna instant air dash this, right, and like fully punish a Johnny, but you try that yourself and you just get like totally smoked, right? Yeah, I had the issue watching Takahara play Ramathal in Xrd, right? I would just copy Takahara things, but then I realized Takahara just does things, like does things on the fly, and it's hard to replicate that. So there are certain things that top level players do, and they're just really good at playing by feel and like reading their opponent sometimes. And like if you just do what they're doing, like try to copy what they're doing without being too critical and thinking about what's going on, you know, it may not fit in your own play style. Even if you haven't answered, like even if you're thinking critically about what they're doing and like, oh, this is why they're doing it, you could be wrong too. So, you know, it's like the curtain is like, why is the curtain blue? You always hear when people are like dissecting literature, poetry, and then they say, oh, your teacher is trying to explain why the curtain is blue or whatever, and then they say it's because it signifies sadness and grief. But no, maybe they just wrote it blue because they like the color blue, you know. Same thing with Evangelion, right? Why did they make the explosion look like a cross? Is there some religious implications of this? And the guy who made Evangelion was like, nah, I just thought it looked cool. So like, yeah, copying people, I think copying people for the most part is good, especially if it's top level players. But sometimes they just do things, and those things could be because they're playing by read, playing by feel. Maybe they're playing somebody that they know very well, right? They play them all the time. They do first to hundreds or whatever, and they're just playing the player rather than the matchup, you know? That could be it too. So, I guess bottom line is, don't beat yourself up too much if, you know, you try, you know, if you're watching these players and you're like, I don't know what's going on. These guys play at a different level. Dizzy is also a character that I feel like hasn't really been fully figured out. So you kind of have to play how you want to play, or do the things that that works for you, and kind of expand on that. But anyway, I still haven't I don't think I figured this character out at all. I think the thing with Paluna is just really creative. Yeah, Paluna's got really creative and interesting things. Makes me wonder, like, definitely Paluna's played this character a lot. So there's things that they are doing that that if you try to replicate just by watching and not really practicing it, it's going to be tough to pull off. For example, Paluna does this one thing. We've seen it a few times, and we can ask Paluna. Sometimes Paluna drops in, and we can ask them. Actually, before I do that, really drove the home if I just copying only works to a point. Yeah, like Wings of Light, for instance. I don't use it very often, but Paluna does, and I'm still kind of figuring out when and where I should use it effectively. Chicken asks, what happened to the stream yesterday? Well, the stream dropped. So I used a restream.io, that service. So I upload to them, and then they redistribute it to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. But something happened with the app, or their service, and it just dropped. So what I ended up doing is I streamed exclusively on Twitch, and it seemed to work afterwards. So if it drops again, if it just cuts out, just head over to my Twitch, because I think it's Restream not really agreeing with my ISP or something like that. So I'll have to figure something out, some long-term solution out at some point. I did just change things up so it's a little bit less taxing on my computer. So hopefully, if it's my side and my hardware, then hopefully that fixes it. But if not, I guess we'll just go with the flow. But yeah, again, I'm gonna stream directly on Twitch if it cuts out again. So if it just ends, head over to twitch.tv/Nagayan, and I'll be there. All right, so this is a really cool thing that Paluna does, and it's this right after. So we're gonna do guard after first hit. So let me try to explain it real quick. I'll just show it real quick and then I'll explain what's going on here. So Paluna does this thing where they don't use meter and sneak in a 5D, like a standing dust overhead, and then have the fish bite afterwards, right, to continue the pressure and or blocks, pressure or combo. But I don't know the timing or the spacing for this, but Paluna does it pretty seamlessly. Oh, my cat! You guys hear my cat? He's really noisy, like that, right? So that tells me that I summoned my fish a little bit too early. I need to dash in a little bit more before doing the fish. Maybe there. There you go. But this is like, it's not the easiest thing to do, you know, because that fish has to hit at a certain timing. Yo, Planning, how's it going? What's up? Serious Bacon, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Man, this cat is really noisy. You guys want to see this cat? I don't know if I can show it. Is that, who's that? Oh, it's Kuma, the bear. He's also, I call him Hunter every once in a while for some reason. There he is. He's making a lot of noise. There you go. This is Kuma. That means bear. He's really noisy. He's very needy right now. It's Ducky's grandson. Adoptive grandson. Yo, Velvet, how's it going? What's up? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thanks for dropping in. He's the purring. He's purring right now. Alright. So maybe I'll try and do this in an actual match. Maybe I'll try it. The Paluna. Ooh, that was good. Okay, maybe we'll try it. We'll try it. That should be one of our goals. Hello Cat Kuma, that's right. I always on looking for cats. Or he might come by a little bit later. Oh, he definitely screams and cries a lot. Nagai, did you get Celestial? I did actually end up getting Celestial. So we'll play some matches with Izzy and Celestial. Maybe we'll showcase this particular setup. Goals. Let's do the Paluna special setup. Close slash 5D and then fish bite. No meter. Let's do it. I need to check your notes again. Haven't watched them for ages. I did update it. I did update them not too long ago, but I'll update them again. All right, so yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping in. I'll bring up the cats again to unlurk ya there, Velvet. But yeah, hope you're all doing well down in Vancouver. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Hope you're doing well in the lower mainland of Canada. Latitude 107.6, longitude. I'm just joking. But yeah, we're doing okay up here in Northwest Canada, by the way. Glad to be not the 51st state. I guess I shouldn't talk about politics. You know, it'd be pretty sick though if we were the 48th prefecture of Japan. And they built a bullet train directly from my house to Tokyo, not Vancouver. You guys gotta fly up to my well, we'll do that. We'll do like a bullet train. We'll be the 48th prefecture of Japan, build the bullet train from Tokyo to my place, and then I'll go down to your guys' place. Anyway. What's up? How's it going, everyone? Yo, Kate Dancy, what's up? Hope you're doing well. I missed you too. Here's a live feed into the living room set that I set up. Seems perfectly feasible. Let's go. I know. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we're gonna try and do this in a match today. Just go for it, hey? So it can't be too close, it can't be too far. It's gotta be just right. That might be... That's perfect. Something like that. Okay. Alright, let's try and do that. So, we're gonna play a little bit of Dizzy first, and then we're gonna be playing a little bit of Venom. I think that's what we'll do. I saw your spar against Braun. How's the new Dizzy tech? There's not a whole lot in terms of new Dizzy tech, but Dizzy is you know, she is what she is in Strive. She's all over the place. She's all over the place. Nothing. I don't have very much new things, and in fact, the new, you know, I do have a new thing, which is a BRC sort of thing. But the BRC thing that it won't work, or it's not going to be as effective on Anji, because the BRC thing that I do is more like a DP reversal bait sort of thing. I started working on the station right after I finished my one perfectly. It might cut up like that every once in a while, and you won't hear any sounds. Hopefully, it didn't like crack at you. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen often. Like in the middle of a match, that would be very tragic. Okay, I do have a new setup, and I might need to like rearrange a few things here, but it didn't crack. But there's a weird stutter. It's funny, Blunt Angle. You say so Blunt Angle says, I'll start working on the station right here after I finish my one-to-one perfectly functional Gundam. It's funny that you say that, because where I'm from, like, no joke, I'll DM it. I'll probably DM it to you guys, but where I'm from is where, maybe I shouldn't say this. No, I've already said where I live. But anyway, I'll be a little cryptic about it anyway. Where my hometown is where Rei Muro was born, who is the original like Gundam protagonist. His hometown is my hometown. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense for them to build the bullet train from Tokyo to my hometown, right? Alright. Did I sound like a beatbox? Did it sound cool? Hopefully it doesn't happen very often. I haven't touched Strive since Daisy came out. I gotta reach the patch notes. I kind of stick with her. I love her character, but I like Testament more. Testament's playstyle more, says Necro. Well, with a name like Necro, I would assume that it's gonna be Dizzy all in. Since, you know, Necro is one of her wings. Okay, I'm gonna close a window on my computer here. Hopefully it doesn't lag. There we go. I got the chat up here. I got the chat up over here. But yeah, we're gonna once again we're gonna do some Dizzy matches. Uh-oh. we'll be locking in with. And then we're going to do some Venom. Mr. Voyager 51. Alright. 143. Okay, let's do this. Necromancy Chat is actually a play on my old name. I used to be Prancy Fant. Oh, I think, yeah, I remember that name. On a dash jump. Okay, we're probably gonna see that a lot. Them just trying to get away with a jump. Get a side switch? Nope, no side switch. That's okay. Uh-oh. Oh! Woo! Okay, that was that I got lucky there. Again, we'd like to dash jump against Axel in case they do rainwater. I should have been able to react to that. Oh, caught my jump recovery. I'm actually gonna just run into him. Okay, because we don't want him to get too much bursts off that. Dash jump. Oh, I need a micro dash. Oh, nice catch on the jump. Oh, the jump recovery. Should we do it? Okay. I think if I did anything else there, I would have not been able to kill. Burntalk says, I think I gotta start leveling setups I see because I think I'm not improving my ABBA. Definitely a good idea. Taking a step back, you know, and just reevaluating things. What I do that seems to help is I just like watch videos and just take notes. You know, pull up the good old notepad.exe. Good damage. Oh, I'm backing up a little bit too much. That's okay. Bro. Yikes. I didn't mean to double jump there. But I also didn't mean to just jump. I wanted to get that frame kill. Oh my god, the one time I didn't dash jump. I was too busy yapping. Oh. Better burst. Never give up. Okay. No worries. Yeah. Hey, Gorgonzola, how's it going? What's up? Have you tried them chippy boys yet? That's a Gorgonzola recipe for chips. Chippy boys. Oh, didn't dash in a little bit. Didn't dash in far enough. Here we go. I gotta stop doing that. Oh, that would have been really nice for me. Two S. Yeah, I think he had meter no matter what. So if I backdash that, try to punish, I think he'd be able to cancel that. Really good at punishing the jump recovery. You don't see that very often. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh no. I got up. I got up because I was trying to do a deflect shield. Alright, GG's. Taco says I gotta start doing that since I watch Best Show and Gobo streams for ABBA things. Yeah. If you're hitting a wall, and if you hit a plateau, quite often the best thing to do is just to step back and reevaluate things, you know? You can... Or, you know, do something else. Maybe play a different character. And then come back to playing ABBA. You'll... You know, a lot of times if you keep playing game after game after game, you get in this mindset of doing always the same thing and not trying to experiment with other things, right? But if you just disengage for a little bit, it gives you a little bit of, I don't know, just, it makes you forget the things that you always do. And then you're trying new things and then you realize, oh yeah, maybe I should add this new thing to my repertoire. It's working out. There's that. And it's just, I don't know, taking a break from things is usually a good idea if you're stuck at a wall for one reason or another. Yo, Flashy Flash, how's it going? What's up? Did I watch the Strive anime? I did, yeah. I really much enjoyed it. I've been pretty happy with the Strive anime up until, like, actually since it started, right? The storytelling and everything. It's like, it's not that bad of a video game to anime adaptation. I've certainly seen a lot worse, but the way that it presents itself is actually really, like, it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like, it knows what it is, right? So a character will pop up and then it'll do like the whole, this is Ramethel Valentine. She likes burgers and Leo White Fang or whatever. So it's like, it knows what it is, and I've been enjoying it since. But the latest episode, though, is really good. I've been enjoying it since, but episode 5 solidifies my enjoyment without spoiling a whole lot. Yeah, and no spoilers, by the way. Please, no spoilers. Margaret, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. There we go. Yeah, 5 is out. You better burst. Oh shit! Let's do it. I got lucky. I got lucky. Oh, what the heck? Am I not blocking? Am I not sitting correctly? Okay, I gotta tell myself not to backdash. I need to challenge myself. I need to make a challenge. No backdash challenge. Like, if every time I backdash, I have to do like 10 push-ups. Maybe not that severe, but like either something like that anyway. I'll give myself like 1 backdash, and then any more backdashes I gotta do 5 push-ups. I might regret it. Oh. Oh. So, what can I get? I think they're gonna curse, and then just start shooting. Oh no! No! My deflect shield turned into a wild assault. Alright, no worries. Have I been watching Dual Rulers? I have been. How's it going, Brock? Hope you're doing well. Necro says I'm excited for Unica. She's gonna... I mean, there was a reveal, by the way. I'm not gonna say anything. Please, anyone, don't say anything. There was a reveal on more of Unica's backstory today on episode 5, so make sure you catch up before you get spoiled. Which will next week at Evo Japan. So I was telling my wife they're gonna reveal something for her today because of it. Because they got it. Like, if they're gonna show Unica's moveset, it might reveal some important things, you know? Alright, let's do some Wings of Light stuff. Uh-oh. Order Soul 2.0 Unica Edition. I'm not bursting that. I should. I wanted to super though. I wanted the super. Oh wait, I know how to deal with this. Well, what I should do is send a fish. When I can. There you go. Forces him in the air, and then didn't really do a whole lot for me. Nice backdash. Planning on playing Unica, but if Dizzy gets nerfed, I don't think if Dizzy gets nerfed, I might main her. I don't. She's not gonna get nerfed. I don't think that would be pretty bad if they did that. She's gonna get buffed. You know, either buffed or nothing's gonna happen to her, which I also feel like that's not gonna happen. Okay, so we're seeing some text. We saw a couple texts actually. Nice bait. I guess that's not something. I guess that's something that that Happy Chaoses are gonna be looking out for, especially if they curse you. I wasn't sure if I was cursed. Yikes. Yeah, Dizzy's gonna get buffed for sure. Chaotix, how's it going? Just smash and grab. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh no! That was a good wild assault. Locked me out of wire seeing. Do you think they nerfed Abba because she's in a good spot right now? She's not too good, not too bad. I think she'll just stay the same. I think they'll just make Abba stay the same. I forgot that I should send out a fish when I'm fighting Happy Chaos. Is rating update fixed? It is. Nice. Okay. Yeah. They will surely buff Dizzy. I don't know what they'll do to her, but buffs are incoming. I don't think they're going to leave Dizzy the way she is right now. Maybe give her some quality of life buffs. 22 Dizzy. I'm working to get better. Let me read some of the chat here real quick. Yeah, Grange, you gotta watch the anime. 100%. Like I said, I've been enjoying it. I'm pretty happy with it since the beginning of its release. Each episode, for me anyway, has been you know, not the best anime experience. You know, it's not like the last 5 episodes of Solo Leveling, and I don't think we're gonna get. We might get that. We might get that. I'm hoping we get that. But I've been enjoying it. It knows what it is, and you know, I can see that they're trying to make it easier for like casual people who don't know very much about Guilty Gear to kind of figure, you know, to kind of get into it. And you know, if it also leaves room for, you know, legacy players like myself to enjoy it, because it is an anime about something that I really like, which is Guilty Gear. So I've been pretty content with it, but episode 5, the one that just came out today, really solidified my enjoyment of the series. So I'd like to see a Dizzy buff. If she doesn't get buff, I might take a short break. Okay, yeah, we read that. Chaos says going while just finished playing Dizzy as a side dish. I was playing Geo all day. Yeah, my side dish today is going to be Venom. I will learn Unica considering she's brand new. Brock says, I've only played Dizzy, but if she gets no changes or nerf, I'll play Unica. And if I don't like her, I'll learn Milia. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So what changes do you want to see with Dizzy, by the way? What changes do we want to see? I think, I mentioned this, a lot of people have the same sentiment, but her aerials need to get fixed. Or fix is probably not the right word. I'd like to see buffs on her aerials. DP merchant. But not playing a DP character. You know what would be nice is if Fish had higher attack level. And I think, like, I want to say give Fish Guard Crush. Like, it sounds ridiculous as I say it out loud, but is it really? I don't think it's gonna make her like super dangerous if you gave her Guard Crush on the Fish. You know? Make Fish multi-biting or something. I want JS to be faster. Give her a new move. Give her like a J2S. Something that hits down. Or I think her zone needs to be better, especially since they kind of want her to be a zoner. I agree. I'm gonna have to lock in here because I'm playing against a Leo. Oh gosh. I messed up. Pretty good. Oh god. Gonna have to lock in. Oh, nice. That was sick. Yeah, it's gonna kill. I would like to see a return of Fire Pillar. I just want to see her get a better air to ground. That's okay. Oh no! Oh, I deserve this. Oh, I looked at the wrong meter. It's gonna mess him up. It actually messed me up. I think that Dizzy should have a vacuum move, like a 2S. 2S should be vacuum, eh? I mean, 2S kind of like, she draws the axe backwards, or towards her. You know what? Maybe my super wouldn't have reached. What is going on? Where's my frame kill? Ooh, I think this is gonna kill. Okay, we're okay. BRC in? Let's go. There's a... I think I could have done my far slash. Like a disjointed far slash, safe pressure. Ooh, what a IB. I should have just went for the overhead. What was I thinking? Oh! He's gonna go behind me? You guys think? Yes! Ah! Why does Johnny have significantly more health than Leo? He's the man. Leo looks like he'd be more, you know, resilient though. You're right. Do you think Dizzy needs a more reliable anti-air? Like her old 2S was good. Yeah. I think if they just gave her a new aerial move, J2S, I think that would be good. A lower hitting aerial. Oh, and make JS less recovery. That'd be nice. Oh. No! Nice. That was a good interaction, the backwards PRC. Got 2D. Thought the same thing. Why do I do that? Nice grab. That was cool. That's what I would do. I would do that. I mean, I do that. I have a friend that plays Slayer, and he is dead set on saying he should do more damage. I mean, that is in the theme of Slayer. Oh, I lost to you? Okay, I thought it was 1-1. Ah, it is what it is. I wish her JH was like Testaments. Yeah, historically, Dizzy's JH had always been like Testaments. A downwards hitting attack. They just decided to change it in Strive. Like in Guilty Gear XXX and AC, it's a downwards hitting attack. Same with the Nexard. Like a big necro claw. Just so Chaotic says, "Nah, I'm sick. Give her back, Laserfish." Yeah, if they're gonna, my thing is if they're gonna just kind of restrict her to one type of fish. Oh, I was trying to time that. They should make the biting fish a little bit stronger, I feel. Try this out, Paluna. Let's go. Like let the fish do guard crush. You know, I don't think that's asking a whole lot. I don't think giving her guard crush fish isn't asking a whole lot. Or multi-hitting fish. No starship. Oh my goodness! Where's my 2K? No! Wait a second, could I have just killed with a 6H? It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I think I could have just killed with the 6H. OTG. Oh no! This is what I get for suggesting a guard crush on Dizzy. Oh, the fake out. Shoot, I could have killed. Well, I mean, either I could have killed or I would have been in a better position if I just landed the OTG hit. Alright. This is a bursting moment. Oh, I could have just killed. What am I doing? Dizzy already has Guard Crush and Age Sword. It's just meaningless now that she has Blue Wall Assault. Okay, it's gonna mess her up, right? Oh, it did! I should have done something. Burst. Oh shit. Not bad. And this should kill. Okay. Yeah, I mean the last patch she kind of got nerfed. Like she was taking straight. What is it? She got caught in the crossfire of nerfs because they nerfed guard crush damage, right? It used to be okay for them to just... Sorry, it used to be okay for you as Dizzy players to just do Mikhail Blade and have them block it because they take a bunch of chip damage. Now it's like you don't do a whole lot of damage if they block, if you block it, or if they block it. Instant air dash. Yo, thank you for the follow. I didn't see who it was. Give me a sec. I'll thank you in just a sec here. Oh. Mergex. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Seeing a lot of jumping, air dashing, so we gotta dismantle that. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Let's BRCN. Okay. Woo! Oh, Miss Dizzy's aerial movement? Yeah, she's got too much clothes now. She's restricted. She can't move around as much as she used to. All her royal regalia is just weighing her down. Oh no, why would I do that? That was my chance. That was my chance! Shit! Oh no. My bad. Yo, is that Nero? What's up? Let me be clear though, I do like her new design. That wasn't me trying to be snarky saying, oh this design sucks and that sort of thing. I was just trying to be funny. But yeah. Yeah, I do miss her old movement. But I don't know if her old movement would translate very well into this game, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'd rather her old design with new movement or a new design without. I once had someone on stream that said they'd miss her cute stripper outfit she had. I mean, is that what it was? I guess it kind of was. That works? That's sick. Not dead. Not JD. I mean, I think it's her old outfit is probably a little bit too much in today's kind of standards. I feel, you know. This will work. Might be a little bit too much. I want that burst. Give me that burst. Ooh, I'm dead, aren't I? No, we're okay. Oh! There we go. Got a little greedy. Okay, we just gotta make sure we set stuff in the air to catch her. Yeah, her old outfit was probably a little bit too much. I appreciate them changing her to be a little bit more modest. You know, it's as a Dizzy main, it was kind of hard to share that I played this character, and this is like my competitive character, especially when it came to like talking to my coworkers and my normie friends. Like, it's a little bit, you know, it's not the easiest character to ease them into. You know, I shouldn't have bursted that. I really shouldn't have. So now I can show this, Dizzy as she is right now, to my coworkers, and I won't feel too weird about it.
I can win. I feel great. I can do this.
That's right. So much damage. Uh-oh. Oh shit. I blocked that, but I blocked the first hit. Shit. Oh my god. I love it. I'm gonna grab. Oh shoot, I should have supered. Okay, let's go in the cage. That's right. I should... Alright, I turned off Twitch, but I should pull it up somewhere because I can't see the redeems. I just hear my computer. All good, just be mindful on what type. Yeah. Don't want to be too, yeah. Don't want to enter into that category of streaming. But I like Xrd, but yeah, I like this one too. I like it all. I mean, like the air safe. Oh my god, not dead? I didn't want to do that, but I did it anyway. Yeah. I screwed up. I shouldn't have bursted that. Why did me get away with that? Got her. P-fish. P-fish, and then just chill. Okay. I gotta learn to block low. I can't believe that worked. Let's go. Taco says, I got into Pokemon cards. It's so good, but oh my god, my money. Yeah, I feel like there's a certain few individuals out there that are making it more expensive for normal people to buy Pokemon cards. Dizzy is probably my favorite characters in the world of GG. Me too. Not probably, she is my favorite character.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Yeah, calculator, that's right. Okay, I'm actually gonna... So I turned off Twitch on this monitor here because it was slowing down my computer just a little bit, but I'm gonna turn it back on so I can see the redeems. Or my app should do this too. So I'm using like a third-party app called Freeze. Okay, is it lagging? It's not. What's it called? It's called hold up. I don't even know what this app is called. Frosty. Yo, Kate, how's it going? What's up? My games are going pretty good. I'm just using a new setup. But yeah, let me thank you guys for the redeems. Yo, blunt angle with all the attendance in the pie, in the cage. And exactly, all happy accidents. But Kate, hope you're doing well. Thanks for giving me more. Okay, let me rephrase that. Thanks for letting me know that the tournament is tomorrow, not today, so I got more sleep. Thank you, appreciate it. Antique Cade, hope you're doing well. I was gonna say how's the Expedition 33, but you weren't playing that. You were playing Zelda. Everyone else is playing that game. What is it about Dizzy you like? Asked Necro. Good question. A lot of things. I can get into it. I guess the TLDR, I kind of just fell into playing Dizzy because she was easy to play at the time, and I just kept playing her, and then I just liked the character. I actually wanted to be a Testament main back in the day, but then I kept on losing to my buddies, so I switched it over to Dizzy, and then I started winning. I'm like, oh, maybe this is the playstyle that fits me. And then that's about it. Basically, I just fell into the playstyle, and this is way back in the day. This is 2002, 2003. So I played Dizzy. I learned a little bit more about the character. You know, at the time too, it was weird for me to play a girl character, a female character, because I was like 14, 15 at the time, and I'm used to playing Terry Bogard and Ryu. So as somebody who, I don't know, it it didn't feel comfortable for me to play Dizzy at the time because it probably sounds silly nowadays, but back in the day, you know, we thought about those things, you know. And I'm sure a lot of people think about that sort of thing too. But it doesn't bother me in the slightest that I play a girl character. Obviously, like I play all the waifus now. But I used to play Testament, and I wanted to play a character that kind of looked like Testament. And at the time, if you look at Guilty Gear X designs, you know, Testament and Dizzy are kind of are pretty similar. I would say like Dizzy is like by design, the female counterpart, the girl counterpart to Testament. As by design anyway, for visual design, as Milia is like the lady equivalent to Kai by design. You know, the colors are the same, blonde hair, white blue kind of motif. So anyway, so I just played Dizzy because of I wanted to win against my buddies. So I kept playing her for a few years, and when I went to the arcades, I actually chose my university based on it having Guilty Gear having Guilty Gear in the arcades. So in the arcades, they knew me as a Dizzy player. They didn't know my name, or they didn't know who I was, but I was the guy who played Dizzy, and nobody else played Dizzy. I was like the only Dizzy in Western Canada at that point. And dare I say, the only Dizzy who played at that level in all of Canada. So, but they didn't know my name, so they called me Dizzy. And I don't know, I just felt like my identity was this character. They just called me Dizzy in the arcades. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. So I don't know, I just stuck with her, I suppose. And then oh, she has blue hair too. For some reason, I like blue-haired waifus. I didn't notice it, but my buddies who know me will always point that out. It's like, why do you like Lucina? Why do you like Sailor Mercury? Why do you like Dizzy? It's like, I guess they all have blue hair. So it's a meme among my friends that I just like gravitate towards blue-haired characters. And I guess that could be it too. Kate says, I personally moved the tournament for you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. It gave me more sleep. It's been a while that I've been able to play. Hell yeah. In the pie. What does that even mean? I accidentally beat Zelda Randomizer in one day. Hell yeah. Good job. Expedition 33 is mad good. Yo, SQ, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. Let me go ahead and shout you out. We're just talking about why I started playing Dizzy, why I gravitate towards this character. Yo, if you don't already know SQ, then let me shout them out. Very like one of the best. I was gonna say the best Ramthal player, but yeah, one of the best. You know what? The best in my heart right now. Oh, thank you so much for shouting out SQ. If you don't know SQ, very okay. You know what? Let's say the best. I understand that Red Ditto played in that tournament, but there was no SQ, so we don't know if SQ would have won that tournament too. But thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. For those who don't know, my name's Nagai. You're Guilty Gear Old Man. You're Guilty Gear OG Son. SQ doesn't remember this, but we played a bunch of excerpt back in the day when SQ played some Sin, and I played Ramlethal. She kicked my ass pretty good. SQ is a real deal. But welcome, Raiders. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, hope you're doing well. How's your stream there, SQ? Yo, Braun, how's it going? What's up? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, welcome everyone. Please go ahead and follow SQ. But I'm sure you all know who SQ is. I don't need an introduction for them. But she's a very strong Ramlethal player. The best. And also grinds very is a really hard worker too. Yeah, if you guys aren't following her channel on YouTube, she does a lot of great content out there. I still remember the like whenever I fight Slayer, I always remember SQ's Slayer short and how to deal with Slayer, and I should probably rewatch it again because I'm getting smoked by Slayer. Anyway, hope you all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, SQ is a ram main. Strive ram main. I've known SQ as a Xrd Sin player back in the day. I have PTSD of doing JH with Ramathel, and then she would counter hit with a JK. I don't know if you remember this, but it's been seared into my memory. She would JK, jumping kick, and it would counter hit me every time I did a JH with Ram. So Sin's JK in Xrd, I think it's the same thing in Strive, is like a really, really strong air-to-air that hits kind of upwards, and it always it's pretty quick. It always hits me, and I get counter hit and I die. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I play Dizzy. I'm gonna be fighting against this Nago who knows probably how to beat Dizzy. That was a weird rollback. Okay, so I think what we don't want to do is be airborne a whole lot, but okay, so level 2, we can probably get a cheeky cross up. That wasn't the cross up, but okay, let's do some mixing. Okay, if I block this, okay, we can kill. Oh boy. I really didn't need to do that 2K2D combo. I could have just done a close us 2H. But yeah, Frosty Dog, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Grab that. Should we do some grappling? You guys want to see some grappling Dizzy? I'll do a guard crush now. Wings of Light, grapple. Okay, we gotta be aware of that burst. I'll grapple again. I think we're gonna do... There's a bite. I kind of want to do my reversal there, but I felt like he was wanting to bait out my reversal, so I mashed the button. All right, no worries. We still have a burst. Oh boy. Okay. I don't deserve that victory in my mind because I punished with a 2K2D on the YRC bird YRC. I baited the YRC, but I did a 2K2D. I should not do that. I also punished with a 2K2D a little bit late or a little bit earlier. I should punish with something big. This is a very bad habit of mine. When you come to Japan again, you have to set against me. You know what? I actually booked my trip to Japan last night. I'll be going to Japan December. January, December. Give me mad anxiety. My bad. Okay. Okay, watch out. Oh boy. Yikes. Alright, let's dash block. Okay, I deserve this. Woo! Let's try to do the Paluna. Super. Oh my god! Oh boy. Oh, what am I doing? No. Yeah, anyway, whatever. It worked out. Do you have a favorite chocolate, Nagai? I do. Like chocolate brand or like you were talking about dark chocolate? Oh my goodness. I do have favorite chocolate. I like dark chocolate better than just regular chocolate. If we're talking about like just like a chocolate bar, I like crunch bars. Oh boy. Larcy? Nope. Okay, if they super, I'm dead. Oh, wait, what's that noise? Where's that static coming from? You guys hear that static, right? Licorice bullets? Okay, static's gone though. Yeah, I like crunch. Crunch bars are my favorite. Toblerones are nice too. Oh, audio? Okay, you guys hear. Uh-oh. How bad is it? Oh, where is it coming from? Hold up. Okay. Super the headphones? Yeah. My bad. Turn on your volume real quick. I don't know where. It's pretty bad? Okay. Alright, my bad. I'm kind of busy. You. What the? I think my fish. Is it bad? It's bad, isn't it? I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. Cross up. Nice block. Shoot. All right. I was distracted. Let me figure out what's going on. Is that better? Hello? Okay. Shit, it's coming back. 1 sec. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think it's better. Hold up. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. It's gonna spike a little bit, I think. I'm just gonna unplug a few things and plug them back in. Oh my god. I think it's better. Oh, of course. And then my camera dies. Ah, unplug and replug my goat. Yeah, it never fails except for now. Okay. You know, do you guys know how to change the Elgato error message? I'm gonna close some windows here. Sorry, I won't be able to see redeems. But you know, hold up. Give me 1 second here. I'm working with a new setup here too. Alright. You're gonna hear some unplugging of USB noises. It means we're gonna have fun. There we go. Hey, green screen? There you go, you can't see my mess behind me. Let's go. It's not that messy. Come on, guys. Alright. It's not that messy. It's kind of messy. Unplugging room reveal. I always say this, Cade, but like if I was a VTuber, man, I'd be so screwed. You would have seen my face reveal at least 5 times this stream. Well, maybe just 1 time this stream. Okay, so I'm using a new app because the Twitch app is kind of bad for my eyes, because I'm an old unk, you know, so my eyes aren't very good. So I'm using this one app called Frosty, and it's just like a Twitch chat app or whatever, so you can like make the font bigger, and that sort of thing. But I might actually just turn on the just a regular Twitch app so I can see redeems. But this, I don't know, this Frosty app doesn't quite have the, you know, like redeems and all the other stuff, right? I don't know. All right, so we're just gonna use the Twitch app. My bad. Your knowledge is too strong. Dizzy is a cute VTuber girl. Would you be a cute VTuber girl or Dizzy? I think. Are you asking me or like everyone else? I am Dizzy, according to people in the arcades. All right, here, hold up. Yeah, as I mentioned before, back in the day, I was like the only Dizzy player in Canada, in Western Canada anyway. We're talking 2004, and when people would meet me in the arcades, they wouldn't call me by Nagai or by my real name. They called me by Dizzy, so that kind of. At that time, it kind of stuck. It's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Chat. Come on. Man, this app sucks. Yeah, anyway, at least I can see redeems. Alright, here we go. There we go. I can see redeems now. Let's test it out. Give me 1 second here. Actually, let me read some of this. The guy would be the PNG of the ice fish. Yeah, just the ice fish is talking. I should do that. Me when I put my cosplay, I feel you. Okay, yeah, it works. I can see it. I can see it, Garange. Thank you. So that's what I'm saying. You know, little known fact, I did cosplay Ordersoul. I'm not even joking. This is not a meme. I cosplayed Ordersoul back in 2007. I was trying to find the pictures, the photos, but that's like, it's almost 20. Yeah, it's almost 20 years ago. Holy smokes. So my friend at the time, I guess I was a really skinny dude, but she was really into Soul and Kai. So she cosplayed as Soul and Kai and Order Soul back in the day. And then one year she's like, I'm gonna cosplay as Dizzy. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. You know, that's my character. And she was like, you want to cosplay too? And I was like, I was skinny. I was like the same build as her. I'm like, sure, I guess. And she's like, you should cosplay as Order Soul. You know, as I'm saying this, I As I'm saying this out loud, I'm realizing right now that I like didn't take a hint. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. So what I'm trying to say here is I was a dual ruler cosplayer. You know, she cosplayed as Dizzy and I cosplayed as Order Soul. And this was like back in the day when Order Soul didn't have that big slab of a sword. It was just like like all the fan art was just like a sword that looked like Kai's sword. I wonder if I can find the pictures. I don't have them anymore. And the other day I was looking for like Anime Revolution 2007 cosplay photos and I couldn't find any. Anyway, I'm sure she's doing well. I think she was mad at me after. I didn't know why. I thought it was because I know why she was mad at me because and you know this is like, do not do this if you're a cosplayer and you're boring someone's cosplay, but you know how Soul in Guilty Gear XX kind of drags his sword around, you know, like he does it, he holds the sword not like a regular sword. He doesn't hold it like imagine this is not a good example because it's green screening right now. There we go. Maybe this will work. This is a small screwdriver. You know how like people hold swords like this, you know, upright? Or Soul holds his sword, or Soul holds his sword downwards like this, right? So I think it's because I was dragging the sword, and the tip of the sword is like getting damaged because I was too into my role. Anyway, I want to kind of I want to dig up some photos. Hopefully at some point we can find them. When the wife wants cute matching cosplays, or you're like, but you just like Guilty Gear, picks Order Soul. I'm cracking up at the I'm cosplaying Dizzy, want a match? Yeah. Yeah, I dragged the prop. Don't do that. Don't be that person. But that was me, Young Nagai. That's right. Yeah, anyway. Hope you're all doing well. I remember this one cool cosplay though. The same, like if you can find 2007 Anime Revolution, there was this really cool, like if you can find photos of it. I tried. What was it? I hung around this one dude. Cause like, I guess, I don't know. I really liked his cosplay. He was cosplaying Auron from Final Fantasy X, and he looked so much like the part. He was so cool. When I grow up, I want to be just like that guy. But anyway, hope you're all doing well. Fever, what's up? I love Uncle Nagai. We gotta protect him. Here, have a family pat on the back. Yeah, anyway. Let's play some more. Alright. Oh, this app sucks. Is there a way to... Oh my god. I'm trying to read I'm trying to read chat through my Twitch app stream manager, but it's like tiny. Anyway, how am I doing? What's my elo at? Oh, what? How do we gain elo from losing? Let's go. Did I win against someone who's like really good? Oh no, I lose to like 1400 Enos. Let's lock in. This is a learning experience. I literally lose to like Enos that are like 400 MMR lower than me. Let's just do our best. That was the slowest student. I thought I was on the other side, not gonna lie. Alright, let's do 2K6H. Grab again. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Man. I really messed it up. Okay, I got lucky. I I don't deserve this. It's okay. Is dash blocking a good idea against this character? I should grab. Okay, no. Fire Spear guard crushing? That would be pretty sick, actually. Okay, at least I have burst back. Okay, this is not working out for me. Okay, here we go. Pick up. Oh my gosh, come on. Am I just like... I'm my own worst enemy? You gotta be kidding me. Why would I do that? I am my own worst enemy. Oh my goodness. I'm like I'm beating myself up here, I think. I think I am, how do you say, I'm intimidating myself. Okay, I just gotta play. I just gotta play. Don't be scared of this character. I think that's what's going on. I'm just scared. I had plenty of opportunities to kill. No fear. She likes to jump out. Okay. Whew! Let's dash block. If I suspect that guard crush attack, what should I do? Oh my gosh. Do more 2k fish? Okay, yeah, I think so, I think so. I really should just let that rip. Because that often screws people up, the ice field pop. Yeah. 6p it? Okay, you can probably do that on reaction, eh? Man, I'm just getting my ass kicked. And honestly, the first game should have been mine. Not to take anything away from my opponent or anything, but like I just like fumbled 3 or 4 times. Okay. Got the right read there. 5k anti-air. Alright, no worries. Okay. I gotta tell myself not to backdash as well. There's a burst. Okay, big damage. Just don't screw this up. Okay, here we go. Sort of I think I heard a little static. Okay, the one time the backdash worked. Sorry for the noise. I'm gonna dash jump. Let's do the Paluna. She's got a burst. I don't think I can kill here. Oh my god, no! Okay. Woo! Ino's pretty cool. I'd enjoy playing Ino. It's just that I like Dizzy better. You don't like her design? She's a witch rock star, you know? Guitar playing witch. You know, maybe it's too weird for me. Man, I'm just spoiled by playing Testament. Testament versus Ino is like one of my favorite matchups as Testament, but Dizzy doesn't have the same tools as Testament. Yeah, Hard Rock Witch. Ino's voice actor is the same voice actor who played Belle Dandy from Oh My Goddess. And Oh My Goddess, legit, no joke, was why I got into Guilty Gear. Way back in the day. 2002? 2001? Back when everyone was watching like Dragon Ball Z and Inuyasha and all that on TV. My brother found... Oh my god, hold up. Static. I gotta fix this. Where's it coming? I don't know where that sound's coming from. So one of these wires that are like it's not like plugged in correctly. Oh My Goddess is a rom-com. It's a romantic comedy anime. So everybody was watching Dragon Ball Z and Inuyasha and Sailor Moon and stuff, but I'm like, nah. I'm watching a show called Oh My Goddess that my brother brought home from... Oh, it's Bronze Sword, let's go. Brought home from the video store. And it was it's just this very light-hearted, wholesome, romantic comedy. And yeah, it's really nice. One of the main characters is Belle Dandy, and she voices Ino in Guilty Gear. So anyway, I just saw that people were like, I was lurking a Oh My Goddess forum, like a bulletin board, if you will, online bulletin board, and they kept on talking about Guilty Gear, you know, and how cool Guilty Gear was. So because of that, I gave Guilty Gear a shot. I found it at a video game store, EB Games, and yeah, the rest is history. I found it there, and I actually, before I found it, I listened to Testament's theme song. I found it in like Kazaa back in the day, or Napster. That was a really cool song. I was really into Metallica. And it was that, and people talking about this game on an Oh My Goddess forum that got me interested in this franchise. Nice XP, bro. Okay, I gotta not do that. Sorry, the sound. I don't know what. I gotta figure that out. Oh god. The U2 recommended me town inside. What? Oh, okay. I'm gonna dash block. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to just get the switch. Sorry, the side switch. I'm like, what did I even mean by the switch? All right, let's go. Town inside me is Bridget's theme. Okay, Braun's really good at those anti-airs. Uh-oh. Ah! Alright. Damn, this sound's bothering me. Not the music. Oh god. Sorry, bro, give me 1 sec. I think it helped. My bad. Alright. Weird. I don't know where that sound is coming from. I did switch to... I unplugged and plugged a few things in. Earlier in the stream. Not the stream, before I streamed. So I'm playing on a 2 PC setup, but I think there's something... Some wires are getting crossed to make that sound. I apologize for the sound issues there, but hopefully it'll get fixed up soon. I mean, it'll get fixed up by the end, at the end of the stream for sure. All right, Braun, let's go. That didn't count. That didn't count. I was distracted. The sun was in my eyes. Alright, here we go. Oh gosh. My fish. Not good against your fish. Oh my gosh. Let's do something cheeky. Oh no! Nice. Okay, I gotta figure out what I want to do there. The JK should not just be me hitting once and then that's it. Shit. No! Is that gonna kill? Okay. I could have killed with the combo instead of sending Braun at full screen. Oh gosh. That could have been a big combo. Oh my gosh. I could have done anything there. Woo! Alright, let's go. Yo, Celsius, what's up? How's it going, man? I'm on the Fatal Fury Scrolls. I don't know why, but that reminded me of Fatal Fury 1, the animated OVA. And like Geese Howard trying to find the ancient scrolls of whatever that style is. Hayoko Seiken. But Jeff Bogard wouldn't give it to him. So he killed him. Oh. $6P. Oh, I'm dead. Really excited to play Unicom. Full slash. Uh-oh. Okay, it's not over yet. Not over yet. No! Why? I could have just killed. I could have just killed. It's okay. Lesson learned. Just kill. Okay. Not dead yet? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna set this up. Let's go. Yo, Mini, how's it going? What's up? Hope you're doing well. Gonna throw. A little cautious of that super. Maybe I was a little bit too cautious. Okay, we can go in. BRCN. No! Ugh. It's okay. I stopped doing that. As I'm gonna do it again. I don't deserve this. Oh! That was smart. Or at least it was the right decision because I wanted to deflect shield there. Alright. GG's. I wouldn't mind playing again. Let's go. Skoden, as they say around my part of the world. Skoden. Shout out to Dizzy. The gear eyes go crazy. There's something about her eyes that are luring me. Oh, Dizzy or Lucy? Who do you have the most fighting? Oh, sorry. Who do you have the most fun fighting? As Dizzy or like? You mean like do I have a fun character that I like playing as or against? Oh, where's my super? Alright, there we go. No spoilers. I don't think Garange knows spoilers. Can't believe that worked. Nice reservation. That's being reserved, I mean. Nice reservation to this restaurant. Enjoy your full course meal of a big combo. Shit. Okay. I can't believe that worked. Let's go. Woo! I mean, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't not believe that worked. What? You know what I mean? I shouldn't be surprised. Maybe that is an effective technique when they land on the ground and then you hit them with an overhead like that, even if it's a slow overhead. Oh boy. I should just let it go. I should just set more fish up. But it's okay. We can get a nice neutral situation here. Go for grab. Oh my god, I was just spamming that move. Just doing it. Mashing it out. Yeah. Avoid spoilers by avoiding Twitter. Oh. Can I kill? No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna spend meter. Oh no! Oh, okay. Maybe I should have spent that meter. Not dead yet. Okay. Whew. Yeah, never going on Twitter is always the correct play. I agree. I should really just delete that app. It's like not good for anything really right now. Like you just scroll through it and then you see some post you don't want to see. You know, just the other day I was scrolling, I was like just chilling before going to bed, and then I just saw like, well, okay, I don't know, my wife just said I just saw porn. I mean, that happens too. That's not bad, but but the bad thing is, like, I was scrolling Twitter, you know, maybe there was, like, you know, I wouldn't mind a little bit of, like, whatever, some pictures, whatever, it is what it is. But, like, I saw aliens, you know? Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I saw pictures of, like, you know, those scary aliens. And, I couldn't sleep. Aliens be scary. Oh shit, I just gave him enough meter for that too. Oh shit. Ah. I like my Twitter content. Aliens and sometimes Rule 34. Why did I just do the same ice spike? I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I felt like I was, if I went in too close to interrupt the super, he would have got me. I mean, just your content. Oh yeah. You guys, please. Yeah. I retweet. I mean, I don't retweet like the lewd stuff. I always retweet stuff that's like tasteful. It's usually Dizzy art, Lucina art. I'm getting distracted here. Dizzy art, Lucina art, A2 art. You know, A2 from Near Automata. And lately, I've been retweeting some Nikkei stuff, but not like really bad Nikkei stuff. You know, Nikkei can get pretty bad. By bad, I mean like, you know, not safe for work. But I try to retweet like the nice, wholesome Nikkei stuff. But yeah. Thanks for giving me that reassurance that my retweets are okay. This safe for work Nikkei stuff? Oh yeah, it's like some fun stuff. I'll play one more. Time for the tiebreaker? Yeah, you're right. Well, technically speaking, I think you're ahead by 1 game. Because of the first game you won, but my sound messed up and the sun was in my eyes, so. Yo, Kirmer, thanks for redeeming that. The Sidines. Now it's the Pedersons, isn't it? Good luck with all the Venom turn. Thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, but I follow some people on Twitter that retweet some pretty not safe for work things. Like, I cannot bring out my phone in public because of what certain people post or repost. Not any of you guys. Just a random player I met in bracket. They were like, I asked for the Twitter, hey, how's it going? Whatever, you know. After a match, I always try to be social and ask for their social media stuff. And they're like, you don't want to follow me. I just retweet like lewd stuff. I'm like, nah, I'll follow you, man. I'll follow you. And then I haven't muted this guy since. Let's just say. I should, but you know, I feel like, you know, I gotta commit. There we go. The double replicant. I gotta stop doing that. And I gotta like kill. Speaking of disco, oh thank you. Let's go. Shit. Is that a fuzzy? Oh no, I just let that happen. I'll let this happen. Yeah. Double replicant, that's right. That's pretty good damage. That's pretty good damage. The purest viewer? Necro? I've never been on any social media. You know, you are the purest of viewers. Do yourself a favor and never download Twitter or X. Continue to be who you are, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. If they make fun of you for not having any social media, you're actually you're pretty goated for that. Oh my gosh. I can do an air grab combo here? Yeah. Okay, just gotta do it. Most anti-social viewer. Honestly, I'm afraid of spending more time on screens. That's That's fair. We should, honestly, we should all take a little page out of your book. Fever says, sometimes I'm like, I should make fighting game Twitter to follow my fighting game friends. But then I see constant mean tweets and I'm like, I'm good? Yeah. I gotta stop just committing to the heavy. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I gotta do something. I gotta do something better than nothing. Okay, here we go. Nice air to air. Think I can kill here? No. Woo! I was just laughing that too. That situation anyway. Them blocking a fish in the air, right? And then it's tricking the opponent with the overhead as they land. Alright, Sacred Dust, how's it going? What's up? How would I ever get my bottles returned? What are you talking about? The 100-person block list? That's impressive. Oh shit. Engaging. Encounter. Okay. Real Kirame is my boogeyman. Shit. Okay. BRCN. Waiting for that burst. Okay. I love that move. Of course, I'll go back heavy. The home run bat. The Shohei Ohtani. Give him the Aaron Judge. What if S-Blade wall bounces and hit? That'd be pretty sick. Alright. Alright. GG's, Braun. I mean, I'll play more if you want. I think Dizzy is hard matchup for Angie. I feel like you're letting me get away with some, I don't know. Maybe you're respecting the Dizzies too much. I'm not too sure. It could be that though. Yeah, I feel like my I feel like I'm more comfortable against Angie with Dizzy than I am with Testament. That's for sure. You just steamroll all over me when I'm Testament. I think you might be right. I think you might be right. Thanks, Cade. Yeah, lots of things I don't know how they work, like Mikhail's sword. Yeah. Do I dare go into training mode to show you how to beat this character? Like, am I gonna be in trouble a little bit later if I showed you the faults of this character? You want me to go in training mode? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what Angie can do. If you don't, I'm gonna find out eventually myself. You will. I know you will. Let's take a look. So, first of all, this is gonna be good for me anyway. If I show you what's fake against Dizzy, sorry, rather, if I show you what's fake from Dizzy, then it's gonna make me a better player because you're gonna know that, and I'm gonna have to figure other things out. So, first of all, and this is for everyone too, not just Angie specifically. 2K2D fish. It's actually really hard to make the fish and the JK airtight. So like I'm just gonna do a little bit of a dash there, right? Dash until, so what you want to do is 2K2D fish, then dash jump. But if your dash jump is too long, then there's a big gap between the fish hit and the air dash back JK. So it's so long. Oftentimes you can like mash out your fastest button. I'm getting mixed up on my own mix-up. So in this case, like you can backdash that. You might be able to 6P it. Nope, never mind. A lot of times you can like 2P it. Because the Dizzy needs to like dash in a little, like, to get behind the opponent, the Dizzy needs to dash in a little bit too much sometimes. Needs a good dash in. So I'll do a good dash in to make sure I'm like behind you, and then I'll go do a 2K2D after the JK. So in this case, there you go. So if you notice the Dizzy dashing a little bit too much, very often you can just block the first hit and then like mash down back punch, because the alternative is if the Dizzy does a low, right? I'm gonna do dash in and then go for a low, right? This, if the Dizzy does this and you're mashing down back 2K, as long as you're not mashing too hard to not get, if you're not getting, as long as you're not mashing too hard, otherwise you get frame trap with that 2D. You're still gonna block, right? It's gonna lock into block. Fish hit into landing 2K is, for the most part, going to be gapless in that situation. But if they did a air dash back JK, that's going to hit a little bit later. So now if I just let these two slots play at random, block the first hit, and then I'm just going to mash down back 2K. I'm either going to block it or I'm going to interrupt it. Again, this is only if you see that the Dizzy dashed in too much. So I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but they mash anyway, and a lot of times it just works out in their favor, right? So there's that. Yo, Apostle, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So there's that. Let's see. I think you're dealing with the heavy Mikhail sword pretty good. You know. Can you 6P it? You can. It extends my hurt box quite a bit. You were dealing with the throw stuff pretty good, right? So the only time it's like the only time it's that's not a good way of phrasing it, but it's actually more dangerous if she guard crushes you, of course. But 2k after a throw, if she sends a fish out, yeah, you kind of have to hold this. She's either gonna strike or throw. Right, good opportunity for her to do a strike throw right here. So just be cautious, of course. Know your RPS options. Fuzzy guarding might help as well. Near the end of her set, I was just going in with a 2k to kind of catch her up back. Yeah, Dizzy the Grappler, that's right. Seems like I'm too focused on blocking left right instead of mashing. Oh, that's right. The left rights aren't always real. Often, if a Dizzy goes for a left right, if the Dizzy isn't practiced with that particular setup, your hit, your cross-up protection will save you basically. So a good rule of thumb is, and this is for Dizzy players out there, if you have like you can do one or the other, but you can't do both. If you want to do a high-low, you have to relinquish your cross-up. In general, this is in general. If you want a strong high-low or a stronger high-low, you want to relinquish your cross-up. If you do a cross-up, same-side mix-up, a left-right mix-up, then you don't have a high-low after that. Without meter, anyway. So, for the most part, I don't know if, there's different flavors of Dizzy players out there, but I like to go for the high-low. So my cross-ups aren't very strong. So for the most part, you can just block normally and then yeah. So I'm holding back here. I block it, right? And I hold forward. Oh, I get hit. So for the most part, 2k2d fish, they jump behind you. It's going to be a cross-up. Where it gets dangerous is after this. So so this is when she sets up a quote-unquote true cross-up. After freeze, she dashes in flush. She has to dash in flush, otherwise she doesn't get this set up. 2D, summon fish. At this point, this is as true as it gets as a cross-up, with no cross-up protection. I counted the frames, and it's a mix-up that's it's like a 20-21 frame mix-up. So it's as it's as real as a 5D, I guess. But here's a mix-up anyway. So you dash jump. You either just dash jump forward, or you dash neutral jump. So it should look like this if I do it properly. So there's a cross up. And do it again. That's the same side. And let's play it on myself. True left-right mix-ups are in the realm of being able to react to it. I feel like they are in the realm of, if you're looking for it, you can block it, thanks to cross-up protection. So that's the same side. So that same side. So you hold your block there. You hold left. Once again, same side. It's gonna random the. All right, so it keeps doing the same side. It's gonna mix me up on the cross up. There it is. So I tried to react and block that, and sorry for the sound of the buzzing. So there are like premeditated setups to do the left rights, and this is one of them. When the Dizzy dashes up and sweeps you after a freeze, then you know, like, that's a popular setup that almost all Dizzy players do. I'm gonna try to fix this buzzing. One sec. Whatever I did there seemed to help. Angie specifically, hey? So in terms of Mikhail's sword, it's not that I don't know how to deal with it, rather I don't understand what its properties are like cooler. Okay, so she's pretty safe after using it. I mean, she is negative. She is negative, but at the range, at the max range there, you're not like gonna be able to punish her, right? What can you do though? Can you get in? It's as negative as... yeah, it's like a misfiner. So what I like to do is I set this up, right? What I've been doing anyway. Setting this up, and then I was doing like 2D, 5H, sometimes even Mikhail's sword. Heavy Mikhail's sword is nice because even if you block it, it does a little bit of damage. It did a little bit more back in the day. But I think all these can be danced through, right? I do this quite a bit, where I would set a P-fish and then I would just like push buttons here. But I think maybe, I don't know, is it too risky for Angie to just dance right there? Do some sort of dance to go through my buttons? Because I was cycling through like 2D Mikhail Blade, where I think maybe a dance would have been very effective. Although I guess I was showing this move a lot, right? So dancing through projectiles, like only you and the projectile get into that that dance hit stop. Well, Dizzy is free to move, right? So I don't know, maybe I'd like to play more against Angie to kind of figure out what I really want to be doing against the character. Yeah. I'm just curious why sometimes the sword is huge and sometimes it's small. There's an S1. This is the slash version. And then this is the heavy version. It looks like it's full screen, but only when it hits. So this is S. And like, that's basically its range. Right? But then it just has that full screen animation when it hits. Kind of like Justice and Guilty Gear AC+R. And then there's a heavy one. It extends a little bit farther. Or actually quite a bit farther. Holy shit, look how... Damn! But it does take a little bit longer to come out. And you treat this like a Hadouken, right? A jump in would be an appropriate option if you were predicting a Hadouken or a Sonic Boom or whatever. Or, you know, a Brolic instant air dash would be good against this, of course. Yeah. Spinning against projectiles, yeah, it's exactly. I think though, I wasn't putting very much projectiles in front of me. Or maybe this move. I mostly liked using the P-fish, the air fish, to kind of lock you in, you know, lock you from being grounded. But as I was using this fish, I was becoming more and more fearful of what happens on the ground. I'm like, oh yeah, I was getting lucky hitting with this, I think. I was getting lucky hitting with this. But then, not gonna lie, I was kind of scared in my own mind of the dance. Angie specific stuff. What was that thing you do against Testament? You like... The fast... It's like a really fast advancing Fujin. I don't know how you do it. But like the one that goes full screen or whatever. I feel like that would be really good against Dizzy. Or it's a Fujin and then that. Yeah, I was... Wow, is it that easy? You just... Stun Dipper? Okay, I feel like that will... It would be good against Dizzy. Let's see, I'll do this, and I'll do one of these. I guess my sweep would like... Maybe I got lucky a couple times with my sweep. Yeah, spinning guard. Dizzy's lows are deceptively large, so that might... so much so that I always overstep when I'm trying to whip hunt. Roger that. Okay, yeah. But yeah, anyway. I might just play some more. Or maybe I'll play... You know what? Maybe I'll end this stream. There's so much... I gotta fix this. You guys are suffering from this noise. I'm so sorry. I need to figure this out. It's fine. Oh, it's good. It's good now. It's good now. Alright. Hopefully it stays good. Yeah, no worries, of course. Thanks for the matches. I feel like I need more match experience against Angie as well, so let me know if you want any more. I need to get myself acclimatized to playing Venom a little bit. Let's transition to playing some Venom, and then we'll call it a night, because I gotta get up early to go to this tournament, or do this tournament online. So yeah, let's do that. Murgic says, what would you say it's Dizzy's worst matchup? Johnny, good question. Yeah, Johnny's pretty tough. Alfelt's tough. I mean, I want to say Eno. Oh. Maybe I should stop streaming my... You guys heard my stomach is growling. Yeah, maybe I should stop after this. Any character who can like dish up big damage, basically. So between Johnny... So I said Johnny, Alfelt, Eno. Not because Eno does big damage, but her neutral is just... Her neutral things are... They seem to beat Dizzy. Chip seems tough. Sin's tough. Pot is actually pretty tough. Ram is tough. And Slayer. So of those characters, which is the worst? Oh, and Bedman too. Bedman's a bad matchup. Okay, so I actually think of those characters... Okay, I mean, so obviously Slayer, Johnny... I don't know if we should even count them. They're just strong characters and they're tough to deal with. But you can kind of dismantle Slayer by setting up, you know, if you have the neutral advantage, you can kind of break him down a bit. Johnny's got Misfiner, so that's tough. You know, I think Johnny seems like the clear answer, but besides Johnny, I'd say Bedman and Alfeld are actually close second, thirds. There we go. Jacko? Pot, Johnny, Ram. I'm okay against Jacko. I don't feel too uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't feel too uncomfortable against Jacko. Braun says Dizzy is a strong character that is kept in check by the top tiers. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, the top tiers really just destroy her. Okay, you guys, I don't know if you guys can hear it. My stomach is really growling. I need to stop. And it is 10. I kind of want to practice Venom a little. Oh, you know what? Let's do a little bit of Venom practice, and then we'll call it. My tummy is just like... Blah, 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 blah. Pod is rough because you can't set up from afar due to slide head. Yeah, slide head, and there's also the flick. Flick's tough. So I've been doing this all day, which is I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop accidentally going into Dark Angel. So we could loop that. Oh boy, come on. I gotta figure this out, if it's an HDMI cable or not. Maybe it's magnets. But I think from here you can also we can also do some form of fuzzy, right? We hit this in the air. Like that, and then we can go in with like a JH or something. I think that's what we see. Something like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? This sound is really disrupting me. Weird. We didn't have this problem before. Every time I sit down. Okay. Here we go. Every time. Maybe it's me. Yeah, like once I sit back. Hey Nagai, what kind of stuff happens on your Discord? Good question. It's pretty quiet. We're pretty chill. I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in. Okay, hopefully that helps. Yeah, we're pretty chill Discord. We talk about anime. There's a section about anime. You know, you can ask for matches too. But more often than not, I don't know, we just post there's an accomplishments sub channel. So, you know, we praise each other and that sort of thing. I don't know. Is that what people do in Discord? I think my Discord is a little bit more quieter than most Discords. Yeah, we're pretty chill. I like to think so anyway. Okay, so I think we want to delay our attack on the way down. So we can do it like a double jump carcass raid. I forgot how this worked. Or maybe it's a JS. Is that it? Okay, there you go. Yeah. So maybe we'll try and do this. The point is to fuzzy it after the JS. Shit. Oh my god. Goodness. Okay. Is it from the game? No. I mean, the only Discords I've been on, like, artist Discords. Well, I guess the main thing about my Discord, and I'm actually going to end this stream right now because this sound is actually, it's bothering me. It's like, I know it's not good for the viewer experience too, so I don't really want to continue. What is going on? Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Before I go, I should sign out here. But yeah, my oh my god. Yeah, it's getting really, really bad. Okay, well, I have it like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. The Discord is like, I have like announcements and stream going live announcements and that sort of thing. But yeah, we just kind of chill and talk and share things like, hey, this is my new Dizzy tech or whatever. It doesn't happen very often, but it's just a place to meet and talk and do all that. But yeah, anyway, I should probably go get something to eat. This is a good sign for me to stop right now because the sound's just messing up. Let's go ahead and raid somebody. Let's do that. Apologize. This is the stream doesn't usually have this many like audio errors, audio issues, but I guess it is what it is. But I'll be back tomorrow, bright and early. We're going to be streaming our tournament run at 10 a.m. PST. So please, yeah. If you want to support the stream, check it out at that time. We appreciate it. Thank you guys. Hopefully I'll be awake for the tournament. Yeah, I was going to do a little bit more Venom practice, but maybe I'll do some off stream. This audio issue is not like, I understand. Oh man, if I listen to my stream and it turns out like it's really, really, really bad, I'd feel even worse for extending my stream as it is. So let's go ahead and send y'all off to somebody right now. And hopefully by tomorrow, I'd figure out this audio issue. Oh, I didn't mention it. Bean Avich. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Sorry for not noticing before. Okay, let's see who we can raid. Oh, excuse me. Alright. But I'll be back tomorrow. For sure, for sure. I'll be playing that tournament. Alright. Audio seems okay now. Dang it. Okay. Why don't we raid my good buddy... Actually, hold up before I even mention their name. Let me see if anyone's playing Strive. Let's go ahead and raid my buddy Huntress. Oh my god. And there's a sound. And my and my camera fails. Alright, it's time to go. I gotta go. The sound's messing up right now. Let's raid Huntress really quick. And yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Everything's falling apart right now. Alright, you guys have a good day. Take care. I'm sorry about the sound. End the video. She needs no introduction. It's the GOAT, Huntress. She's played on Sage Slam not once but twice. Good friend of the stream. Always, yeah, she's very, very cool. And sending me like, you know, when Lucina had a figure, the new figure, the new Lucina figure, she's like, yo, nigga, you gotta get this. So she is the GOAT. She is the GOAT. Anyway, you guys take care. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. All right, hold up. Outro screen. All right, take care, everybody.